And to your friend also, lovely to see you. My dear friend, don't be angry, but come on, Sheikh.
Dude, you're a liar and a fraud. I don't respect you.
Hey, look at him. Is he your friend?
He's my friend, yes.
You need to have a word with him. This is not a good...
Brother, you need to have a word with a therapist.
Therapist.
Listen to me, Kev.
I'm not going to listen to you. I don't respect you.
So
you think you're here. You're
look
here.
at his
I don't
intelligence.
respect
He doesn't want to listen.
I don't think it's an intelligence thing, he just doesn't want to speak to me.
No, one second. I completely understand if he doesn't want to speak. But for someone who doesn't want to speak to me and say I need to get in touch with therapist, that's height of insanity. Second.
You approached me. You approached him. I was
Yeah,
just waiting for
the reason. Yeah, good point. I approached him with a good and consistent stance. Why did I approach him? I said, "Why are you angry? I got to know you're associated. I wanted to come and shake his hand. This is why Jesus has taught me to make peace. I know everything he has said so far about me is bad. You're a liar. You're this. You're that. You're a therapist. Despite those things, I wanted to shake his hand. I said, look, please, I am 42 years of age. Yeah. He might be 20 or maybe around 20, maybe plus or minus. He could be even under 20. So as a young man, in a society I live in, I'd like to, even if his parents were around, I'd say the same thing. Please advise. He's a young man. To come here and to show this animosity, not shake his hands and claim I am lying is not a good idea.
It's not a good
At Speaker's Corner.
I mean, you came very condescendingly,
What was I condescending about?
Before it, you were like, why are you mad? Because he's
Why are you angry? He is angry.
Earlier
when we were standing there,
earlier.
what did I say?
I don't know, you're just being condescending. You were saying, don't yell. And he wasn't really yelling. And as someone...
About him?
Yeah.
I don't remember
Him
using
yelling
the
or
word
being
yelling.
Angry. Maybe not.
Angry. He is angry.
He wasn't angry before. And then
No, he calling me a liar. Why did I, in my conversation with you, do I come across like a liar? Is that how you'd like to caricature our conversation?
No, I wouldn't say you're a liar.
But he says, without having a conversation, he says, that's height of uncivility, lack of intelligence and lack of civil behavior.
I mean, what?
Is that intelligence? Refusing to have a conversation and making up your mind and calling someone a liar, is that intelligence?
It's a moment of a small bit of someone's life of weakness, sure, but I wouldn't
Weakness,
say
yeah. You and I agree that's
I wouldn't say
negativity.
he's being an idiot.
Sure.
He's an idiot.
No, I'm not saying. That is why I want to shake his hand. I completely understand. He might be upset with me today, whatever, which is, let's say, like you said, like a moment of blip, But it's certainly negativity, And so I'd like to, just for us to agree, this is negative, and I'd like to comment to you, my young friend. I am a Christian. I come here to engage, including with Muslims, to try and engage factually. You may not like what I say, but still that is the entire point of Speaker's Corner like conversations. You may not like what I say, but if we have a conversation, you may change your mind, I may change my mind, but even if none of us change our minds, at the least we have proven ourselves to be people who can get along with each other and try, like how they say, die another day. Is that the movie name? I can't remember. But at least we live for another day so we can keep the conversations going. This is how human beings, get to resolve issues. And that's all I'm advocating.
You acknowledge the negativity between you guys before, no?
Which guys?
Between you two.
Him, I did not call him a liar. A priori, listen. When he came, earlier I didn't, right at the start, I didn't know he was a Muslim. I didn't know. I was trying to engage with Muslims. I thought he wasn't a Muslim for whatever reason. And then when I got to know he was a Muslim, I wanted to engage, and that's where I asked a question. Already he said, you are a liar, I don't want to engage. So that's his aggression, uncivility starting.
Can I say that you kind of started it because you were... First impression of me on you is you were being rude because I talked to you.
You can have any
something.
impression,
No,
but facts.
I'm just saying.
What are the facts?
I'm giving you the facts as well.
You're giving me your conclusion. What are the facts? What did I say?
Okay, what happened? We came up to you and you were speaking about the Muslim that was walking away. He's, I think, a Dawah. I don't know who he was.
Dawah Mafia ringleader.
Whatever you want to call
Hashem, yeah.
Sure. Okay. And you're calling all Muslim cowards, all Muslims cowards.
They're cowards. They run away. Cowards.
Yeah.
Factual.
Okay.
Right.
He came up to you.
Yeah.
And you started talking to me for a bit. And then my friend gave up something. He talked about, what was it called?
Can't remember.
Puritans. Yeah. He asked you. What about the Puritans?
What about Puritans?
And then you started talking to someone else, which is very rude of you.
Wow. I want to be honest right now, okay? So look at Speaker's Corner, look at the number of people, and look at all the troublemakers. Right now we don't have troublemakers. You saw how there were troublemakers. They are all around me at all times. I am trying to manage a very, very difficult situation at all times, most of the times. And your accusation against me was entirely that I ignored him. I ignore hundreds of people on any given day.
Given the context, you were speaking to Annie, you were speaking to me, and then you just give up on speaking to me.
But listen
without
carefully.
saying,
No.
Oh, sorry. I didn't speak to you. You were talking to me, and then.
Look, I don't speak in the way you speak. If I insist you should speak in the way I speak, that's not how the world works. From what I remember, while you began speaking, when he also particularly asked about Puritans, there were already 3 or 4 guys here asking me other things, whatever, trying to engage in other ways and so on. So I was trying to make sure I'm managing the context properly. And so if your accusation is I ignored him, I very well take that accusation, not as an accusation, but as a fact. I am entitled to ignore. Depending on the context and so on. That's nothing bad. What your friend did though, he said I am a liar, and he repeats that even now, that I am a liar and that I need to
Seek a therapist.
which he can do anyway. There are all sorts of people who say all sorts of stuff. He can say.
I mean, you
but
also
after
said
saying,
people, they should go to the zoo because they're making dumb noises. Obviously, everyone.
if people behave like people of the zoo, they should go to the zoo.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. You're
But why did he say? Why did he call me a liar? Everything I said is factual.
Sure. Yeah.
People, some 3 or 4 guys shouted out like animals in the zoo. So I said, look, I asked you earlier to ring 999, but maybe that's not a good idea. Ring the local zoo, London Zoo.
But is that-
They'll get you.
Is that
It's
the
a
mature-
factual.
I'm sorry. Okay, but is that more comedic or is that a mature way of handling things?
Look, I know what I'm doing, my dear friend. Please, if you shout like an animal, I expect things, commensurate with that. He called me a liar. Why did he call me a liar? Please, can you find out? Or at the least, you agree that's a wrong disposition to have.
Yeah, no, I can agree that's.
And with that, I'd like to wrap up. He still doesn't want to shake. My friend, please.
But I'm
Shake.
saying that
That's fine.
were
If you
being-
don't want to shake, that's up to you.
I'm sorry, but you're being rude.
What, by
You're
trying to shake his hand?
Can I-
That's fine. You don't have to shake my hand. That's fine.
Can I say something?
He said, I didn't say. You need to get your ears checked. You don't seem to know.
I'm sorry, but that's.
He said shaky comically, and he is accusing me right now.
Yeah, but sorry. that's also-
Can you imagine, before accusing someone, you better. He's holding my camera. How do you know that's my camera?
Okay, but listen.
Don't make things up. Every statement you speak, there are already 2 mistakes each.
my face and screaming. You're acting like you're this gentleman, but really you're being very antagonizing.
Right now, you are the only one antagonizing by giving out all sorts of facts, and instead of backing down and saying, okay, I live in an imaginary universe where I'm making things up on my own, instead of saying that, you're only adding more and more. Lovely friend, you are a young man, God bless you. I am a Christian, I am not a Muslim. I want to have peace with you. But if you wanted to speak about someone, but God's blessings to you. I can give you away, whatever, if you want to, without shaking my hand. If you want to leave, I'm fine. But lovely to speak to you also, God's blessings. Please just tell your friend I have goodwill towards him. No problem. No, I have goodwill towards him even now. He could be a close friend that I might have in the future. Closer than you maybe.
You are a joke.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Lovely to see you. God's blessings.
You are a joke.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Don't be angry for too long. Thank you. God's blessings.